Oh my God, let's get it, guys. Let's roll.
Whether he's running rabid up and down the wings for Manchester City or for the Three Lions, Raheem Sterling has always been a popular topic of discussion among football fans for quite some time now. Living a private life, you may not know a lot about him, but don't worry, we got you covered with 5 facts you didn't know about the English winger Raheem Sterling. What's up guys, it's Aaron here from FTBL, and this is Behind the Baller, where we pick the top 5 most interesting facts you didn't know about your favourite footballers. Number 5. Raheem on house arrest. Now this isn't what it seems, but technically true. We all know Raheem Sterling is a very disciplined footballer who lives and breathes football. Each decision that he makes in his life is influenced by the sport, and that shows with his performance on the pitch. Raheem goes to such great lengths to ensure success that he literally puts himself on house arrest 3 days before match day, so that he can focus entirely on the game at hand. Now I'm not sure what he does in those 3 days, but it takes some serious mental strength to be so disciplined 72 hours before a game. Number 4. Raheem the Jamaican. Although Raheem represents England at the national level, he had the option to represent the nation where he was born, Jamaica. Raheem lived in Kingston until the age of 5, when his family emigrated to England. He still has some Jamaican tendencies, such as calling his older acquaintances auntie or uncle, which is a sign of respect in his native land. Along with his Jamaican tendencies, Raheem frequently gives back to his native land by donating to children foundations and other charitable initiatives. Number 3. He's a devoted Christian. Now you may not be able to see this on the pitch, but Raheem Sterling is a very religious individual who practices the Christian faith. Raheem is a dedicated Christian and says that religion and faith are a big reason for his success. He states that he wouldn't be where he is today without faith playing a big role in his life. Raheem's faith is evident in how selfless he is, donating large sums of money to organizations to help the less fortunate, and those in need not only in the UK, but around the world. Number 2. His meaningful tattoos. Back in 2018, Raheem received a ton of unnecessary backlash for the gun tattoo on his right calf. Just before the World Cup in 2018, the British media took this story and tried to paint a negative picture of Raheem. We aren't sure why the media did this, but there's a deeper meaning to his tattoo. When Raheem was just 9 years old living in England, his father was shot and killed visiting his homeland of Jamaica. Raheem got the gun tattoo to remember his late father and as a symbol to never touch a gun in his life. This was a very dark period in Raheem's career, and the way Sterling handled the situation shows a lot about his character. Before we reveal the number 1 fact about Sterling, make sure you subscribe so you could be the first one to watch our videos we make just for you. Number 1. Raheem Shaquille Sterling. Yes, Raheem's middle name is Shaquille, like the famous former basketball player Shaquille O'Neal. In fact, Raheem's grandmother gave him that middle name while she was living in America. She was obsessed with Shaq and how charismatic and charming he was off the court. Even though they're both professional athletes, there's about one thing that they have in common. Raheem stands at 5'7" to Shaq's 7'1". Guys, that's our list. Do you think we missed anything out? Feel free to leave a comment below on who you want us to feature next. But make sure to tune in next week as we look at Spanish centre-back Sergio Ramos. If you enjoyed that video, consider subscribing to FTBL. And if you're not convinced yet, why not take a look at some of these other videos we've made just for you.